Hey guys, it's Dee here. I wanted to come on and make a video for you guys. You know, the full moon eclipse is coming on January, depending on where you are, between the 20th and the 21st. I always say I'm not an astrologer, but I can feel this moon coming in. It's coming in Leo. And so I wanted to make a video because a lot of us, I feel, are feeling a little bit of resistance. Feeling like, you know, everything's not... Why isn't everything working? Why isn't everything the way that I want it to be? And I feel as though this moon is coming in to kind of shake us up a little bit. And I think the most important thing about this moon, and I'm going to give you readings for every sign, but is to really remain focused and to remain grounded. There might be a lot of things going on around you. There might be a lot of drama. There might be a lot of people. There might be a lot of things at work going on. And just let it be for right now and stay very, very focused and centered. And the way that I explain that is basically, you know, when you're feeling overwhelmed or that things are kind of out of whack, basically to take your eyes, close your eyes and try to look in between, right at the bridge of your nose, right? So right between your eyebrows where your third eye chakra is, and just focus there for a little bit and just become very, very present in the moment. And I was just doing this in the membership group last night where I say, you know, you have to just focus on the next thing. And instead of letting everything overwhelm you, just focusing on the very next thing that is due or that you can do at this point will bring you through all the next things, right? And you'll get through it eventually. However, when you start to focus on, well, I have this and I have that and I have this and I have that, you start to really lose your grounding. And in order to get that back, it's like just start to focus a little bit more. Bring yourself centered. You can also, you know, breathe in deeply, breathe out, and just focus on your breath if you don't like the third eye chakra. But try to remain grounded in the next few days. You probably, I mean, I'm making this on Friday. It's coming this weekend. So, you know, just try to remain focused. And if the thoughts are coming in, all right, because a lot of the time with the full moon, I know it definitely affects me, like the human thoughts come in, right? All those, that negative thoughts, all the doubt, all the fear, all the, I can't do this, you know, it's never going to work. Those thoughts come in and just push them aside for now. You know, don't even like entertain them because, you know, it's the energy. And instead of, you know, depending on where you are in your journey here, but you can definitely hear what's coming in and focus and say, well, why is that coming in? What is there deep inside of me that I think, am I not good enough? Can I not do this? And then for others of you that aren't that far along in your journey, just push them aside and be like, you know what? I'm not listening to that. And I'm just going to stay focused and just do my next thing. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'm still going to remain focused and do the next thing. Okay. So let's see specifically each sign, what it has for you to know. Basically, what do you want these signs to know? So we're going to start with Capricorn. What message do we have for Capricorn for the full moon eclipse in January of 19? Yeah. All right, guys, Capricorns. Happy birthday, by the way. So you have the Chariot, and this is about pushing forward. So whatever you've been wanting to do, whatever you've been envisioning to do, it's time to just keep going. Again, take the next step. And the Justice, because I feel as though you want to get what's yours. It's like, I feel like you've been waiting for this for so long, and it's just like, when is it going to come? Well, I feel as though you need to take the steps in order to make it come, because you've got that new beginning here, the Ace of Swords, triumph. You know, it's time to win. It's time for victory. It's time to get yours. So basically just keep pushing forward. And again, like I said before, don't let those thoughts push you off track. Just keep going. And, you know, failure, guys, is not a bad thing. Failure just means that you tried. At least you tried, because think of all the people that are sitting there that don't try. So even if you fail, so what? You pick up and you try again in a different way. So let the thoughts go and just keep pushing forward. Do the next thing. You know what it is, so just keep going, okay? So let's see. So next we're going to do Taurus. I'm going to do all the different types of signs. So let's see, Taurus, full moon. What do they need to know? All right, they're not letting me. So let's go down the way it goes. Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. Sign of Aquarius. What do they need to know? There it is. And one more card, please. Sign of Aquarius. Full moon, January. What do they need to know? All right, so you've got the Maiden of Wands, you've got the Six of Cups, and you've got the Lovers. All right. So basically what they're telling me here is, you know, in this deck with the Six of Cups, I get sticky situations. Okay. What they're telling me here is you need to express a little bit more of what you want with the Lovers card in any kind of relationship. So it doesn't just have to be romantic, but I want you to picture what relationship is really burdening you right now, makes you feel a little bit unappreciative or unappreciated, and kind of is draining your energy. And I'm getting to take control of it, all right? And in taking control of it is, you know, stating your boundaries, stating what you need out of somebody, stating what is not making you happy here. And they're telling me, like, you know, don't worry about, they're telling me open communication. So definitely speaking more about what you need and what you want, because I feel like that they're showing me like stomping of the feet. So instead of actually expressing what you want, it's like you wait until it doesn't happen and then you get mad. So therefore, you know, open communication. So it's being like proactive rather than reactive. Okay, so definitely open communication. And for a lot of you, again, remember, these are general. It's going to be with a relationship, a romantic relationship. However, for some of you, it might just be family. It might be friends, might be coworkers as well. But with this page, you know, this Maiden of Wands here, it's basically giving yourself that chance to unstick, right? Get unstuck. And the only reason I feel like you're stuck is because you're holding back what you truly want. And just remember, when you do express it, say it with love. Say it with love for yourself, so that you're really just basically expressing yourself with concern for yourself, okay, to this other person. Not because you want to be naggy or needy or anything, but this is truly affecting your energy. And when I say, you know, listen, I really need you to respond to me within a day or so. You know, I need you to explain a little bit more of what you want so that I'm on the same page with you. Whatever that is for you, when you're expressing it from concern for yourself, it comes over a lot easier than if you're coming at somebody because they're not doing something you want. Okay? So take that for the full moon. All right. So next we're going to go to Pisces. Sign of Pisces. What message do we have for the sign of Pisces for the full moon in January of 2019? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's reversed, so I'm leaving it reversed. All right, so you've got the Two of Pentacles. You've got the Eight of Cups reversed, and then you've got the Seven of Swords here. And guys, remember, I'm an intuitive reader, so just don't worry about what the cards are supposed to say. What I'm feeling here is for the sign of Pisces, like this is your time to bloom, right? I feel like your birthday's coming up. It's like you're starting to, you know, with these two flowers here, it's just like it's time for you to blossom. All right. And the reason I say that is with this Eight of Cups here and it's reversed. In this deck, you can see it's a staircase, right? Well, this way, it's like you're going somewhere far, far, far away. But with it reversed, I actually feel as though it's bringing things into focus. It's bringing things to the surface. it's bringing things closer to you. So you're actually going closer and moving towards what you actually want. And when you do that, so I'm just hearing like a lot of no, 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 no. Okay. So I think there's a lot holding you back at this point. It's like you're kind of nervous to walk this walk, all right, to get to where you want to go, because I'm getting two things. One is that you're not sure if it's going to be a long-term thing that you can sustain for a long time. And then they're also getting here, they're bringing my attention that these stairs, like they look a little, you know, a little crazy. And it looks like there's even like a little gap you have to like jump over here. And I'm getting here that the work might be hard. And they're saying to me here is that, you know, you kind of like to stay in your comfort zone a little bit. So, you know, push yourself is what I'm getting, because with the Seven of Swords in this deck, you can see here that it's like, it's just golden, right? It's golden and it's over that water. So it's like, get there, because this is what's coming your way. But I do feel as though you're going to have to push yourself. So maybe the moon energy is saying like, no, 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 stay in your comfort zone, stay back here. It's safe back here. You know, don't cross this little jump here that you got to do. And the boards are kind of, you know, not sturdy and there's gaps in between them and it's a little rocky. Don't do that, because that's our human brain that wants to protect us all the time. Right. So do it. That's what this moon is showing you. It's trying to hold you back, but you need to focus on what you actually want, and you need to blossom. You need to, like they're showing me weeds and then the flower. So it's like, yeah, the weeds are holding you down, but you can still grow and you can still get up there and you can still open up your petals. Okay. So definitely push those thoughts to the side here. Face them if you can, you know, see what they're trying to teach you here, and then move forward. That's what this moon is about, guys, is moving forward. Okay. I do feel like February is going to be a very good month. And the month of January, like this is a big awakening month. So, you know, if you're here and you're new to my channel, welcome. But, you know, I do feel like there's going to be a lot more people opening up their eyes here and seeing that there's a lot more than what this world is offering us right now. And when you do that, it's like, it's moving forward and it's jumping over those gaps in the walkway. Okay. So I hope that resonates with you guys. All right, Aries, let's see. Sign of Aries for the eclipse in January 2019. What messages do we have for the sign of Aries in January 2019 for the eclipse? What do they need to know? Ooh. All right, you got a few cards that flipped over in the deck. Okay. All right, so you've got the 10 of Cups reversed, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles, and then you've got the 7 of Swords again here, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. I am feeling like something needs to end in order for something to begin. I'm getting here that it's time to stop focusing on money. Even though you have the Pentacles, I feel as though you have, it's like we're so focused on it and we're so like analyzing and everything that you're missing the picture. So what I'm getting is that if you can enjoy it more than trying to control it, the money will actually flow better. All right. So for the sign of Aries here, I definitely feel like giving yourself the chance to love what you're doing instead of doing what you're doing to make money. All right. I feel like this is a money month for you guys, or this moon is bringing in money issues with you guys, is that when you try to control it so much, it's a mentality of lack. When you say, I have to do this, I have to get this, I have to have this much, it's lack. instead of just doing what you love with passion and letting the money flow in. So with this moon, just realize your mentality of lack, okay? And if it doesn't have to do with money, remember this is general. So if it doesn't have to do with money, it could do with anything. When you're focusing on the lack of, then you stay in that mentality and nothing really comes in. But when you start focusing on the possibilities of what could come in, and you start to enjoy it and feel better and sit in your higher intuition and sit with what is in alignment with you, you start to see it just pour in. And sometimes you go, I don't even know how this is happening, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm going to accept it. Right now, I feel that there's so much control and so much like lack of and fear of losing it, fear of not having it. All right. So with this moon, just really kind of turn that around. Let this energy come in and show you that what you're doing could also be really fun, and that you don't have to focus on all of that because it's just going to come to you when you can change the mentality around. Okay. That is a sign of Aries. All right. Next is Taurus. Here, we'll try you guys again. All right. Sign of Taurus for the, oh, see, now we go. Now we go. Let's see. One more card, please. And that's the one I want. All right, sign of Taurus for the full moon coming in. So you've got the Ace of Wands, you've got the Maiden of Cups, and you've got the Hierophant. Sign of Taurus, please. Taurus. So they're showing me you in the middle. All right. There's two things on the side. And again, remember, general reading. So, you know, some of you, might be, this could be stuck in a relationship when there's two options that you have. This could be stuck between two people that you have to take care of, make happy. Doesn't have to be romantic, but they are showing me you in the middle of something here. And with the Ace of Wands, you know, I'm not going to read the cards the way that they say, but the Ace of Wands is like a new beginning, and it's with work and stuff like that. But so you might be stuck in the middle. You might have a choice also. Some of you might have a choice as to if it's a new job or stay where you are. Maybe you're offered something. I do feel there's some kind of offering here with the Maiden of Cups, and then you have the Hierophant. So there could be, some of you could definitely be getting engaged here during this full moon. It's like, I feel like what they're telling me is the full moon is like putting a match under whoever you're with's butt, if you're a woman, or putting a match under your butt to like make the offer. All right. Ask for the proposal, or do the proposal. You know what I mean? So that's definitely for some of you with this Hierophant here. The Hierophant, they're drilling into me here. Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. When you're stuck in the middle of something like that and you need some help, some guidance, it's okay to ask for help. Although I don't think that you guys usually like to do that, but with this full moon coming in, it might be a time for you to actually come out of your comfort zone and just get the advice. You know, it doesn't mean you have to take it, but you could get other people's opinions and see, you know, just what they say, because I'm getting right now that they're telling me that something that someone says to you is going to like turn a switch on, flip the switch and be like an epiphany, like, wow, I never thought of it that way. So definitely reach out and ask for some advice around this full moon time with whatever you're going through, however that resonates with you, with kind of being in the middle. Okay. Sign of Taurus. Let's do Gemini. Message for Gemini, please. Sign of Gemini. One more card, please. There we go. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So the message I'm getting here is that you're working towards your money, right? You're working, and again, remember general, so however this resonates, take what it does, leave what doesn't. But I feel like you're working towards a goal, right? You have this goal that you want. But I don't feel like you're taking the appropriate actions with it, all right? With this Knight of Pentacles reversed here. It's either you're putting your energy and your actions into the wrong spot, all right? So maybe it's time to refocus, all right, and start something new, okay, with this Ace of Cups here. Or it's just that you're holding back and you're not doing what you need to do in order to obtain what you're trying to get, all right? So this moon is all about kind of pushing you. It's time to get out and do what you need to do instead of holding back. And maybe it's also time for some of you to refocus on what's really important and what's really going to get that goal that you want. Is it, trying to get an example from them. So basically it's saying to me, it's like, okay, if you're trying to put something out there for somebody and, you know, you want people that say, just for example, for me with YouTube, right? So I want to put things out. I want people to sign up for YouTube. Well, I'm not going to be posting on Facebook if I want people to sign up with me on YouTube, right? I'm not going to be putting something in the newspaper if I want somebody to sign up with me on YouTube, right? If I want them to follow me. So basically that's what I'm seeing, is that you're putting your energy and your time into the wrong things, and it's time to refocus that and shift it to what's actually in alignment with you and actually in alignment with getting the goal that you want. Okay? So that is for the sign of Gemini. All right, sign of Cancer. Sign of Cancer. What message do you have for the full moon in January 2019 for the sign of Cancer? 3 cards, please. One card, please. I'm getting here with a message like, hold your ground. Don't let people walk all over you. Yeah. So you've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Six of Wands, and you've got the Judgment card. And with the Six of Swords here, I feel like you have, like what this looks like to me is like, it looks like one of those pulleys, right? And it's like you can pull it. So you have the control here. And with the Queen of Swords, it's like, don't be the pushover. Stand your ground. Set your boundaries. Tell people what you expect. All right? Don't be shy of that. Don't let somebody control you, is what I'm getting here. You have the Judgment card, and I do feel like this is something that you're worried about. Somebody judging you, somebody seeing you differently. Again, general reading, so the energies could be reversed here with whoever you're dealing with. But I definitely feel like some of you are in a situation where other people are pulling the strings, and it's time for you to take that over. It's time to be the Queen of Swords here and use that sword and take that and pull that lever yourself. Take the control back in whatever situation that you're in here. And again, not in a malicious type of way, but in a way that is concerned with yourself. Right now, it's draining your energy. There's too much thinking going on up there. You're thinking too much about how to, I want to say manipulate the situation, but not manipulate in a bad way, but like how to place everything the way that everything will come together. Well, don't worry about it anymore. Just know what you want, know who you are, and let people know what you expect of them. And if they don't meet that expectation, and again, maybe expectation's the wrong word. How about this? Let people know what you will and will not accept. Let's say that. Okay, that's better. Will and will not accept. And basically, if they choose something that you will not accept, then that's on them and it's not on you. And that judgment, there's nothing to judge about you. It's okay to know, it's okay to want what you want, and it's okay to need what you need. It's okay to be you. But when somebody isn't abiding by that or draining your energy because they are, you know, pushing your boundaries, pushing your limits, that's not okay. And you need to take the control back, because nobody's going to do it for you except you. All right? Guys, leave me some comments below and let me know how this is resonating with you, okay? And how the moon is affecting you. I'd like to see all the different signs, how the moon is affecting you. Oh boy, we're doing Leo, and Leo's already popping out before I asked. Oh boy, yeah, here we go. So the moon's in Leo, so let's see what we got for Leo here. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles, we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Five of Swords, we've got the Nine of Wands, and then we've got the Justice card. So you are putting the work in. You're putting the work in, and, you know, with the King of Swords there, I just feel like you're taking no bullshit right now. It is just focus and work. And again, this doesn't have to be work as say in work. This could be in regards to a relationship where you're just focused and you're just trying to make things good and you're just really focused on that. But I definitely feel like you're not dealing with the drama. You're not dealing with, you know, like they're bringing my attention right now, like where I live, there's supposed to be snowstorms and everybody's like up and crazy about it and what's going to happen. And you're like, I don't care. Like whatever happens, happens, but I'm focused on this right now. I'm not worried about that little stuff that doesn't even matter in a day or two, right? But there is a Five of Swords here for you. And when I see this in this deck, it's like you're hanging right over these tips of these very sharp points. So there's an edge here is what I'm seeing. And stay the focused. You have to stay focused, else those are going to prick you. And they're going to, you know, bring you down. All right? They're going to hurt. They're going to hurt and they're going to damage the focus that you've been doing. So just lay low, and this will also go along with my general message in the beginning about pushing the thoughts aside. Pushing those doubts, because this full moon, definitely with the Leo, will come in and test you. I definitely feel like you're going to be tested here with this Five of Swords. And with the Nine of Wands, you're going to break through. As long as you stay focused and you stay that King of Swords there with not dealing with any BS and not dealing with other people, and they could take their drama somewhere else. They could take their whatever, somewhere else. And if you just stay focused, you're gonna, I love this card in this deck. Like, look at how beautiful and shiny that is. And then you've got the Justice card. You're gonna get yours. You're gonna get what you deserve here because of all the hard work that you've put in. But at this moment, this is like the turning point, right? It's either you're gonna push through and take it, or you're going to let those doubts and fears overcome you and go back. So at this moment in time, in January 2019, it is time to push through. Let everything else go and just push through to what you truly, really want. Okay? Sign of Leo. I hope that resonates. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how it resonates. And let me know how the full moon is treating you. All right, so let's do Virgo. Virgo. What message for Virgo for the full moon in January of 2019? All right. I can't even believe like it's almost the end of January already. Okay. So you've got the World, you've got Temperance, you've got Hanged Man, and you've got the Ace of Cups. I feel things are pretty peaceful for you right now. Energetically, I feel like they're kind of peaceful. There might be a lot of chaos going on around you, but I do feel like you're kind of, with the Temperance card there and the World card, it's like you're kind of balanced. And even though there's a lot going on around you, you're still very mellow at this point. All right. You're not kind of letting it affect your moods. You're not letting it affect your energy. Just very, very mellow. But with the full moon coming in and that hangman, there's definitely a change of perception that needs to happen with the situation, with the Ace of Cups. And they're telling me to pull another card in order to clarify that. And that already came out. So we've got the Seven of Swords here. So for the sign of Virgo, just feel like your energy is very focused on other people, other things, okay? Even though you're mellow over here, I do feel like you're not spending a lot of time on you, okay? I feel like you're not spending a lot of time on your shadows, your issues, your healing, feeling better overall. I do feel like you're kind of on top of everything around you, but you're missing you. I do feel like you're missing yourself. So there's a change of perception where I think it needs to turn inwards. With the Ace of Cups here, it's like, you know, it's a new beginning of love. And I do feel like it needs to be a little bit turned on the inside here. So loving yourself more, seeing your worth more, realizing that it doesn't have to be about everybody else and that you can let all of that go. But it's time for you to see more of you. I hope that makes sense to you. The message is coming in pretty clearly. It's that you need to bring it within. You need to start focusing on you more, okay? And I'm not saying like go out and have fun more. I'm saying like know who you are more, know what you want more, get what you want more. Because right now I feel like it's distracting yourself with everybody else's problems and not really truly giving yourself the time and the chance to grow. Okay, so use this moon energy, you know, to help you with that. Okay, sign of Virgo. All right, next is the sign of Libra. Sign of Libra for 2019, January full moon. I think there's two. Okay, so this full moon for you guys for the sign of Libra here, it's time to change your perception. Again, you have the Hangman, which Virgo just had as well. So you might be dealing with a Virgo. But again, general reading, so remember. But yeah, you've got the Hangman and you've got the Strength card. And then it's followed by the Eight of Wands here. Now, I'm getting here the way that you're thinking, right? The thoughts that you have, the judgment. I feel like there's judgment on other people. I feel like there's assumptions. We just did that in the membership group a couple weeks ago about judgment and assumptions, where it's basically like you can't judge other people and then expect not to be judged yourself, right? And they're bringing my attention to what I usually say is about boundaries. You know, you have to respect other people's boundaries and not judge them, so that when you put your boundaries out, you expect other people to respect them as well, because you respect other people's boundaries. So you can't expect other people to respect your boundaries if you're not respecting theirs. So that definitely has something to do with the Strength card here. I feel like you're going to need a lot of patience and a lot of strength in order to get through, because they're showing me like this, like we got to turn it around. We got to flip it. You're looking at it the wrong way. All right. What they're saying to me is you're judging the surface and you're not really seeing the truth, I'll say. Okay. So you're judging what they're showing, but you're not really seeing what's inside and why they do things. Okay, so this could be anybody, family, coworkers, relationships, kids, whatever. But when you can change your perception and you just understand that everybody's human and everybody's going to do what they want to do, and that's their choice, and it really reflects nothing on me, and I have no say. And when I can do that, and then I make the choice of, is this person good or bad for me, and do I want them in my life or not? You know, when you can drop the judgment, you start to see people that, yeah, they might be doing things that you might not agree with, but doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that they are different, and different is okay. Okay? And once you do that, I feel like it's like that vibrational shift is going to jump up. Okay. You're going to be able to open yourself up more instead of having guards up all the time. You're going to be able to open yourself up more because you're not judging everybody, because then when you do that, you're going to feel judged yourself and you close down. Okay. So use this energy of the moon to really try to focus on your thoughts. So when your thoughts are coming in, what am I thinking? Why am I thinking that? Is it the truth, or is it what I'm just seeing on the surface? It's like this, when you're on Facebook, right? And you see all these happy couples and they're so happy on Facebook, but when you know them in real life, it's like they're fighting all the time. Exactly that. So therefore, don't judge a book by its cover. You have to see what's on the inside in order to really, truly, not even make a judgment. I don't even know how to finish that comment, so I'm going to leave it there. I think you understand what I'm saying. Don't judge the book by the cover. Definitely get to know what's on the inside before you judge on the outside. And let go of the judgment, because everybody's human. Everybody's human, and everybody is trying to do their best. And when you look at it that way, you know, maybe their best isn't your best, but that's okay too. And then you have the control of who's around you and who's not. All right. So use this moon to think about that and to let go of, you know, those judgments. I know you don't have the judgment card here, but for some reason I'm just getting that with the Hangman. Okay. Much love. Comment below. Let me know if that resonates and how it resonates with you. And it's also 1:11 right now. So, all right, let's go. Let's see. Scorpio. Sign of Scorpio for 2019 January eclipse. There we go. Just 2 cards even. I'm getting here like this moon is for you. I don't know. I'm getting that. So you've got the Death card, followed by the 5 of Wands, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, along with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. So the Death card here, I feel like you're battling yourself, okay? You can see this card here. It's like they've got their antlers locked together. And it's like head to head, and you're just battling. And with that Death card, you know, for some of you, I feel like you're battling yourself. Some of you, it's going to be you're battling others. But with that Death card there, it's like, I always say it's like transformation, right? But what I'm getting here is like, to, and I'm not even sure these are words, but beautify the darkness. Don't run from it. Is to really take it. And so the message they're giving me here is like your flaws, right? To love your flaws, to love others' flaws. That's what makes us human. And basically, you know what, yeah, I'm just getting like beautify it. Like, you know, I know this isn't in color, but I'm picturing like red roses all over the skull here. And it's like, yeah, you might have made mistakes and you might have not done the best things and you might have hurt people in the past, but your past doesn't define you. And it's time to start showing that instead of, I feel like this card is just putting yourself down all the time and saying that, you know, you can't do it, that you made mistakes, that you know, I'm just feeling a lot of low self-worth here, and just a lot of judgment on yourself, okay? So there needs to be some transformation there. You need to start seeing what you're great at, because once you do, you got the Ace of Pentacles here, and it's a brand new beginning, and you've got the Emperor, and you've got the Ace of Swords. So that's what I'm saying, like this moon is for you. If you can take the energy of this moon and basically use it to see your beauty and to see your strengths, and stop focusing on your weaknesses and stop focusing on things that, that you have done in the past, and just focus on the future and what you can bring to the table now, you will definitely succeed and you will triumph. Like I'm telling you, like not even just like, oh yeah, everything's going to be great. No, it's going to be like unimaginable things that you never thought could come your way, that things will just start flowing to you, because I'm getting the picture like the universe is just like, just handing you things. Just, okay, you know, you told me you were ready. You made the changes you needed to. Now you see what I see in you. And now here you go. Here's it all. Here you are. And, you know, it's going to be mind blowing is what I see with the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords. Mind blowing. Okay. But you've got to get there first. And I feel like the universe is not liking when you're putting yourself down, because that's not what you're here for. You know, you are love. You are part of the divine. So why are you putting yourself, you know, down? Why are you doubting yourself? Why are you focusing on everything you did wrong instead of everything that you could do right? You know, if you did things wrong, then make them right. You know, maybe not with that person or that thing or situation, but, you know, do what you can now. They're bringing my attention. I was watching this movie on New Year's. I think it's the New Year's movie, New Year's Eve, I think it's called. And where the guy's in the wheelchair at the very end of his life, and he's like, I have so many regrets. Well, just because you made mistakes, they don't have to stay regrets. You can do things now that will overpower that and make those regrets a lesson that pushed you to do better. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. I'm so excited to see what this all brings. So comment below. Let me know how it resonates. Let me know how the full moon's affecting you, because the energy is definitely here. I feel it. And let me know how it goes. All right, let's see. Last but not least, Sagittarius. What message do we have for Sagittarius? That Hangman again, guys. See? Sagittarius. One more card, please. January 2019. Eclipse. What? Full moon. What message? Oh. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. My TV just popped on. Didn't want the background noise. Okay. So Sagittarius here for the full moon. You've got the Hangman. And what they're telling me here is that you're hanging around. You're hanging around. And then you've got two twos. You got the Two of Wands and you got the Two of Cups. I'm getting that you've got to figure it out. You have to figure out where you want to go. And what new beginnings you want. Okay, with the Two of Cups. You know, the Two of Cups definitely. So for some of you, I feel as though you're hanging around for somebody to make a decision in order to see if they want you or not. Okay, and for some of you, it's definitely somebody else is involved. So you're waiting to see if they're choosing you or them. And then you've got the King of Cups here. So I do feel as though they are going to choose you. For others of you, you're the one making the decision. All right. I do feel like, are you choosing work or choosing love? And they're telling me here that it doesn't have to be that way. You can have both. You can have both. They're saying, don't put limitations on what could be. Because abundance is all. It's everything. So they're saying, live with love in your heart. And when you do that, there's no worries. All right. Do what feels good to you. I'm sorry. I'm just channeling those messages for you. So I hope that resonates with some of you. But yeah, so definitely with this card with the Hangman here, I feel like you're hanging around. And you have to figure out if what you're hanging hanging around for is worth it. What is it taking away from you at this point? You're hanging around. What are you missing? So I think with the moon here for the sign of Sagittarius is that I feel like it's shining a spotlight on what are you doing? What are you doing? And I want you to be very clear and very aware of everything that's affecting what you're doing, right? So if you're hanging around and you're waiting for something, this could be a job, this could be a relationship, this could be moving, this could be whatever it is for you, but you're waiting for something and you're just kind of like sitting there and you're waiting, which means that you're not going after something else, which means that, you know, you're turning down something else. That's what I want you to be aware of, is the turning down. What are you missing while you're waiting? Is it worth it? If what you're waiting for never comes, was it worth losing whatever you let go or you didn't let come? So big spotlight here is what I'm getting for you for the sign of Sagittarius, is that, you know, be very, very aware and use this to make a decision. Use this to either fully commit or to say, you know what, they're not worth me waiting around for them. I'm going to live my life. And then when they're ready, if they want, and if I want, then I'll think about it. But I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not wasting my life. Life is short. Life is short. And it may never come. For some of you, it's never going to come. For some of you, it's going to come. But is the waiting and what you're losing in the meantime worth it? That's the message I have for you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not going to do the healing. I'm going to start my videos probably next week so you can get the healing there. But definitely with the full moon. With the full moon, you know, take a journal and write down the things that you want to let go. With the full moon, it's about letting go. You know, getting rid of things that no longer serve you. So I really would ask you to take a minute to see what no longer serves you. Write them in the comments below. Let me see. I read every single comment, guys. And I try to respond to every single one. So I would really love to see what you're dealing with right now. What is no longer serving you? How these messages resonated. If I should do these every month on full moons, maybe even new moons. So leave me a comment below to see. And yeah, so happy full moon. Use this energy wisely. Don't be scared of it. Don't run away from it. Embrace it and see what it's here to teach you. Everything's a lesson to learn. And when it's here, use it. Okay? Much love, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.